Anyways, I just want to show you something. I'm a bit of an ambulance chaser. I like to fake accidents and things like that. So I have this lying around my house, you know. And anyways, I was going to donate it. And I said to myself, no, I'm going to keep it on deck because you know what else is good for? If you're having a day, I have them frequently, where you're doom scrolling on your phone. And you go like this to look down. I try to hold my phone up at eye level. But, you know, we get to slip and we get lazy. Put this puppy on and start training your neck. And I know someone out there is going to say, oh, don't do that. That's bad for this or that. I don't give a shit. Just be quiet and just listen to me when I'm talking. But anyways, this will start training you to hold your neck up proper, because once you get that tech neck, is what they call it, you're going to start to have all sorts of back problems, neck issues, all sorts of things. And yes, you're supposed to do weights and arm stretches and neck things and all that other stuff. But I'm just saying, to get you in the habit of holding your head up, please maybe consider one of these. They're cheap. And maybe if you faked an accident like me a time or two, you'll have one of these on hand anywho. But what I'm trying to say is, when I go out and about, I'm nosy, I watch people, I'm a people watcher. You know, I've elevated my game and I'm at Karen level now. I don't mind my own business. But anyways, and I'm watching all these kids with their parents, right? The parent is like this on their phone. And guess what? The kids are like this on their phone. Okay, well, the parent is older. So, I mean, if they want to have issues with their neck, that's on them. But the kids, you literally are going to see, I've seen it. I've seen the AI generated thing where they show how the people are gonna, we're not gonna look like this, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We are gonna look like this. We're gonna be walking like this. And you know what's gonna happen? Then we're gonna walk like this. Then we're gonna walk like this. Next thing you know, we're gonna be walking on all fours again, barking like dogs. We're gonna devolve instead of evolve. I'm telling you. And then on top of that, I watch the tiny home people that live in tiny homes, right? Because the government wants us all to live in confined spaces, you know. They would let us live in office cubicles if it would please, you know, people. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, spit it out, lady, is they have people in these lofts. Okay, used to be a loft where you could kind of stand up and vacuum your room, fluff your pillows, make your bed in the morning. Now, they are putting people in lofts that are only 2 feet high. They got to put their bed on the floor, and then they can't even sit up in bed. Okay, fine. Maybe you don't sit up in bed. Maybe you watch TV and read your books downstairs. Okay, but what it is I don't understand why people don't understand. I am a content creator. I cannot be interrupted when I'm making content. So anyways, it has this little space, and then they got to get out of bed like this, crouched out over, and then get back into bed, crouched in. Okay, so you're saying that's not too bad. Okay, so 365 days in a year times 2, going into bed, coming out of bed 2 times a day. I don't know what that is adding up to, but it's over 700 times that you're like this for a couple minutes every day. And if you're like me and you got to piddle paddle through the night, that's another couple times that you have to get up and crouch down like this. It's unhealthy. Between the vans and the tiny homes, we're all going to be like this. So please take care of yourselves. Please take care of your health. And you know what I would do is if I lived in a tiny home like that, first of all, you could just cut it in half. You don't need a lot of headspace in the bottom, or sleep in the bottom. Don't be all crouched out like that. We are not sardines, even though we are treated as such.